Query on changes in index constituents. This query trigger is available under Stock Prices and Capital Changes section. This query trigger enables the user to find companies which constitutes the selected indices which have undergone a change in the specified time period. The query trigger facilitates the selection of two kinds of indices, the BSE indices and the NSE indices. The selected indices are listed in the list box on the right-hand side of the user interface. You may select multiple indices at a time. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger using an example. Suppose we want to find companies that constituted the BSE Sensex index after the changes to the index, if any, during the period 1st January 2013 to 1st January 2016. To execute this query, you need to follow 6 steps. The first step is to select the appropriate tab from 3 tabs available on the top of the user interface. The tab Query on Index Constituents is selected by default, and let us change it to Query on Changes in Index Constituents. The second step is to select the index S&P BSE Sensex available under BSE Indices. The S&P BSE index will be displayed in the box Selected Indices. The third step is to enter date range in the Query on Dates box. Let us enter the date range 2013-0101 to 2016-0101 in the Query on Dates box. The date formats used in the Query on Dates are explained in the Help on Dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the Query on Dates box. The fourth step is to choose the appropriate domain. There are 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSE. The domain All Companies will conduct a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSE will conduct a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. The domain All Companies is selected by default, and let us retain the same. The fifth step is to select the appropriate output destination from Select Output Destination box. There are 2 formats possible. The first is the OSE format, which lists only the names of companies. The second output destination is the TXT output, which displays the data in a text file. The default selection in the Select Output Destination box is OSE, and let us retain the same. The sixth step is to select the appropriate Execute option to execute the selections made in this query trigger. For the selected domain All Companies, the 3 execute options available are Add to Current OSE, Send to New OSE, and Replace Current OSE. Add to Current OSE adds the qualifying companies and its data in the current output sheet. Send to New OSE creates a new output sheet of qualifying companies and its data. Replace Current OSE replaces the contents in the current output sheet with the qualifying companies and its data. Let us select Send to New OSE. When the query will be executed, the button New Outputs will blink, which means that your output is ready to be downloaded. Click on the New Outputs button. An Output Downloader dialog box will pop up, in which OSE/OSI download will be selected by default. You may click on the Continue button to download this output. The output sheet will display companies that constituted the BSE Sensex index after the changes to the index during the period 1st January 2013 to 1st January 2016.